Hello, this is Kayleen Wells. I'm a member of the group Voldemort team, and I'm going to present my poster. So our group chose to talk about the awareness of social media and internet addiction. And we know as a culture that web information, lines of communication are revolving. Social media is becoming the norm for communication. Advancements in headphone or wireless headphones and other advancements of technology influences us to be on technology and use the internet. So our group decided to investigate and research this topic, the awareness of social media and internet addiction. So I briefly talked about the introduction here. And so we decided to list a few questions to spearhead our research. And the first two questions are the ones that our research is specifically targeted. So what extent are American adults 18 to 55 aware of social media / internet addiction? Are American adults aware of the treatment available for social media and internet addiction? And question 3, is there a demographic that is more aware of social media and internet addiction than others? So we went about this developing a survey that was sent out through Facebook, shared in our individual profiles to our Facebook friends. These survey questions specifically address the awareness of signs, prevalence, and preventative measures of social media addiction. As we went about, we sent it out through Google Forms, and we waited about 5 days to get responses. And once we got responses, we decided to use a stratified convenience sampling method. Well, that was why we did the survey, because it was convenient and it was sent out to just our Facebook friends. And the online surveying allowed for an increased variation in demographic characteristics such as age, gender, and income, geographical location, which it made it possible to reach the target population and obtain enough data to reach a conclusion. So there's 3 questions in the survey that focus on awareness. And once we got the response, we coded these 0 to 1. Each question was coded 0 to 1. 1 indicated increased awareness. 0 indicated that social media and internet addiction cannot be treated or is not addictive. Then the combined of those 3 questions awareness score is defined by the total of those 3 questions. Participants scored between 0 and 3. The total score value of 0 indicates that social media / internet is not addictive and cannot be treated. 3 indicates there is an increase in awareness with addiction and treatment. So our results showed that we got over 140 responses. Majority of it was female. The response rate cannot be calculated because the survey was administered via social media. Majority, 51 of those who took the survey were between ages of 18 and 25. The combined awareness score that I previously talked about for women averaged between 2 and 3, while the combined total awareness score for men was 1 and 2. Most of the participants, 78% of all participants, reported spending more than 1 to 2 hours online each day for personal recreation. This is not for schoolwork or work-related items. A little over 60%, if we read right here, well, this is 36, have a lower income than $35,000 a year, and then 32% of participants reported between 35 and 75. So the lower two incomes were majority of the respondents. So that was interesting. So how we wanted to calculate awareness, it was kind of hard. We didn't have an equal amount of participants in each age group. So age and gender gave us, there was more females than males, but this gave us, we could do the t-test, sample two, or the two sample t-tests, in order to determine which gender has more awareness of social media and internet addiction. The result of the t-test determined the average combined awareness score for females was 2.86, which shows right here. And the average combined awareness score for males after the t-test was 1.62, which is between 1 and 2 for men right here, and 2 and 3 for women. This is just the raw data, and down here is through the t-test. So that was interesting. As we go over here in the results, I had mentioned this shows right here, it shows by gender how many hours a day that participants spend on social media or internet. Men, it's more. And our data shows they have less awareness. Down here, I wish this would zoom in a little bit. Can I zoom in? Oh. Yeah, okay, right here. Perfect. Okay, so let's zoom in. They spend over 2 hours a day on social media for personal recreation. Awareness by gender, females have more awareness, though they spend less time on it. And males have less awareness and they spend more time. Okay, so that's the results. We'll move on to the conclusion. The research shows that the younger generation, as we mentioned in the results section, right here, sorry, right here, majority, is online more than other age groups with majority. It's stated right here as well. And 80% of this 51%, they do not think social media or addiction usage is, or internet usage is addictive. And the results from the survey awareness questions, as I talked about earlier, males reported more time spending online, but did not have an awareness of this addiction or treatment. But women spend less time with more awareness. And that is my poster.